Thank you, Jack. I'm here on the streets of Lancaster following the disastrous news, getting the opinion of the locals. We have a young man over here. Sir. Did you even catch that on film?
Yeah, what did he do?
Thank you, Jack. I'm here on the streets of Lancaster following the disastrous news, trying to find out the reaction of the locals. Sir, what do you think of this disastrous news? Fucking prick. Fuck over here.
Are you ready?
Thank you, Jack. I'm here on the streets of Lancaster following this disastrous news, trying to find out the opinion of the locals. Excuse me, sir. Have you heard the word of God? I can't fucking do this. I can't think.
You need to get the thingy's microphone under my... This could be so funny for the future.
Why?
Fly, it's so close. Fucking hell, you're never going to have to get his damn phone, are you? Fucking fly, drops the camera. Interrupt it halfway through. That's why I shouldn't have deleted.
Can we not just fucking walk down there? Because nobody will come past there.
No, do it here, come on. It's live. Ready? Do it properly this time. Well, it's like people around, aren't they?
It doesn't really help us much, it's a fake news story. If you're the BBC, I'd say fair enough, but we're not. Right, we're just going to wait a minute for these to walk past. Thank you, Jack. I'm here on the streets of Lancaster following this disastrous news, trying to find out the reaction from the locals. Excuse me, sir. Have you heard?
Oh, stop laughing, Bill! You made me chuckle. I'm tackling it all the way through.
Thank you, Jack. I'm here on the streets of Lancaster following the devastating news, trying to get the reaction from the locals. Excuse me, sir. Have you heard the news?
Yes, I have. It's very, very bad news for the town of Lancaster. Fortunately for myself, I only rent, so my landlord might be in trouble. But as it goes, I'm okay. I think it could be time, possibly, for everybody to move away. We are now talking £4 a pint.
What the fuck is that voice, mate? Thank you, Jack. I'm here on the streets of Lancaster following this disastrous news, trying to get the reaction from the locals. Excuse me, sir. Have you heard the news?
Yes, I have. The news about the meteorite, I presume you're talking about. So.
Yes, that's exactly the news.
Yes, it is devastating news to hear that once beautiful Lancaster will be flattened. I say once. See that?
Thank you, Jack. I'm here on the streets of Lancaster following disastrous news, trying to get the reaction from the locals. Excuse me, sir. Have you heard the recent news?
Yes, I have heard the devastating news of the meteorite, which is due in 2 weeks' time, according to the experts.
Stop it! Thank you, Jack. I'm here in Lancaster following a Thank you, Jack. I'm here in Lancaster following the disastrous news, trying to get a reaction from the locals. This is hard. Thank you, Jack. I'm here on the streets of Lancaster following the devastating news. We're trying to get a reaction from some locals. Excuse me, sir. Have you heard the news?
I have heard the devastating news of the imminent meteorite strike. Meteorite strike. However you pronounce it, you posh boys in lab coats.
Thank you, Jack. I'm here on the streets of Lancaster following the devastating news, trying to get a reaction from the locals. Excuse me, sir. Have you heard the news?
I have heard the rather devastating news that my hometown, beautiful Lancaster, is to be flattened in little under 2 weeks. We've been basically told to ship out. I am merely a renter, so my house, fortunately, is not my house, if you know what I mean. But Lancaster does have many problems, so perhaps talk of moving to a new town, a new location, is definitely the way to go. When you think about the fact, the one-way system, I don't drive anymore. such is the pain of the one-way system. Who designed that? I do not know. Does not work. You know, that it needs to be something reconsidered for people if they are moving away. £4 a pint. Who's paying that? Local economies. You go to Manchester, you go to Liverpool, they could charge £4 a pint. Not in Lancaster. Not in Lancaster. The local football team is not winning 3 weeks. You know, it's absolute nonsense. I for one, am sort of, well, not glad the meteorite, because, you know, people will die. But, you know, the chance to start a new community is definitely something that I think is, you know, going to be beneficial moving forward for Lancashire 2015. Thank you. Pollution across the town is a wide-scale issue. Lots of litter, not enough bins. The castle still here. What does it do? I don't know. Waste of space. Could be housing. Could be anything you want. Does 21st century Britain need castles? Probably not. I think now. You know, pause. Oh. Hang on.
All right.
Put it down. I'm not doing that.
Go on. I'll just leave it there. See if anybody even notices.
Every so often I'll just look
No,
back.
it looks like you're just holding his chin because it's that dark. All of it's dark.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the microphone if you like that.
What do you say? All right, okay. Yeah. The chance to sort of redesign a town is, I would think, very appealing. You know, looking at where hospitals maybe are based. I don't know where the current police station is. You know, you ring the police these days and nobody bothers picking up the phone. The fire brigade do good work, I have to say that. But, you know, the chance to sort of maybe look at renewable energies, maybe sort of talk about, you know, reusing things, maybe recycling more, all that is sort of really appealing. Thank you very much. My name's Bill Loddy. No, it's not.